Hello everyone, and today we will be seeing one of the problems from Geeks for Geeks. It says medium of a binary search tree. As the problem says, quite straightforward, that we are given a root of a binary search tree, and which is written in this fashion when it is with an inorder traversed v1 v2, which is a sorted list, as you know, an ascending order. Now we wanted to know what is the median of it. So they have also provided us that a median for even number of nodes is n by 2, and median for odd number of node is n plus 1 by 2. So good. Uh, Not getting too much into the details, how we can do this. So one simple way which you can get this is approach one, I will say, or approach 0, is to convert BST to array and get it. That is the most simplest, but it will take a space complexity of O n, which we don't want. So there is approach next, which is go ahead and first of all, they have provided us a hint of this. So I'll just quickly write down the hint which they have provided, which is yes. Yeah. So if a number of node is even and odd, so what we will do is from the root of the tree, we will get the count of nodes, how many nodes are present, and once we get the nodes, we will go ahead and get the target node. And how we get the target node is with this formula. Get the target count, I would say, or target index, whatever you would say, target count, and get the node data and that count. So just 3-step process and we are good to go. So without any further delay, then let's and the space complexity for this approach is 1 because we are not creating any auxiliary space. The only stack space is used here as a recursive stack, as we are going to go with the recursive approach. So yeah, let's get started with the code. So I'll go ahead first get the count, which would be get count from root. I'll just quickly go ahead and create a method of get count. And in cases, it would be int get count node root, and the base case root is equal to null. Then in that case, I'll return 0, else I'll return 1 plus get count of root dot left plus get count of root dot right. Oops. Yes. Now this was our step 1. Step 2 to get the target count. So target is equal to if count is even. So this is a condition of even. If it is even, I will just go with n by 2. So it is cnd by 2, else cnd plus 1 by 2. Now I'm having the target. I'll just go ahead and return get from root the target, or yeah, so get node from the root and it would be a target, and I would use this in a fashion of new int. Why? Because I passed it as an array because I wanted to pass it as a reference, as we would be constantly going ahead and updating this target, the value inside the target. And within the stack space, it doesn't get reflected. So I've used array. Let's have the base cases. If root is null, let's return root if target of 0 is equal to 0, return root.data integer null. Yeah. Now let's get into an in-order traversal, because we know that in-order traversal of a binary search tree gives us a sorted list. So I'll take left, or integer left is equal to get root left and target. Now this was left, current, right. Within the current, we'll go ahead and get the target of 0 minus minus, check if the target 0 equals 0, then we would return root.data. But if we see that target of 0 is less than 0, that means we already found it. Return left, and yeah, next we would iterate upon right to get it. Root.right comma target. So ideally in this if cases only we will get a return, but if we didn't return it from here, this return would handle the rest of the test cases for us. Yeah. And have I returned it on the main function? Yeah, it is returned. So let's compile for any compiler errors. Cool, there are none. Check for any of the issues within the code, rest of the test cases. Yeah, I guess it was successful execution, and this was one of the combined problem for getting a targeted node and getting the count of a tree. If you wanted to know more tree related content or a binary tree related content in general, click the video on your right, and I'll see you in the next one.